This is LI Football Talk, and here with me is
Easy.
with
Manual.
So we are going to be talking about the upcoming season, the EPL 2024/2025 season. So we are going to be doing all the prediction and the relegation teams. So what do you think about
Well,
this season?
talking about the last season prediction, I mean the top four. We have Man City as the first, we have Arsenal as the second,
Okay.
and we have Liverpool as the third, and we have Aston Villa. And at the bottom, we have Luton, we have Burnley, and we have Sheffield United. And without making any mistake again, we should remember that Luton and Burnley, I think they were the one that promoted last season.
Yeah,
right. So Luton and Burnley were the one that promoted last season, and they were also the one that relegated last season as well. And this season, we are having Leicester City, Southampton, and Ipswich Town. So I think it's going to be a better season, mostly for Leicester United, Leicester City rather. So
I think
I think it's going to be more interesting.
Leicester, I don't know, but I think they showed their coach, the coach that promoted them.
Yeah,
so I don't think that we
Manchester.
have not seen their new coach performance. So I'm thinking much to be expecting. Much I expected from them.
Regardless, I know there are a few players that already left the squad. I think Ian Nacho or something.
Ian Nacho.
Yeah, he left, and also their coach and this
Chelsea.
Chelsea guy ahead. So, but regardless, I know for them to be promoted to Premier League, there has to be some additional thing. Like, I know they are not stupid, or they are not. I don't know how I can say. They should be smart enough to get players. We still have a few days left, and anything can happen. Even the deadline for the transfer window.
So I think they are going to be.
I feel like they are going to do well because they won't want to make the same mistake they made the last season.
And Southampton.
Well, Southampton really had a very good game, but they will try as well. I'm not just sure about Ipswich Town.
So I think they will stay.
I feel like Leicester is going to stay for sure. But Southampton is 50-50, while I say Ipswich Town is very, very low.
Remember, Ipswich Town are the they are the second. They are the runner-up. So
they are the second. Why Southampton
double promotion back to back.
Yes.
So, Emma, what do you think about this season comparing with the last season performance?
For me, these three teams are qualified to Premier League. That's Leicester, Southampton, and
Ipswich.
For me, Leicester City, they have experience. They have played Premier League. Aside from the last season, they played Premier League for like 4 to 5 seasons. So they know how to play Premier League. So they have the experience. So for me, Leicester City, they are going to make 15, probably yes. But for Southampton and Ipswich Town, I don't have any expectation in them at all because I know that them.
Remember, Southampton have been in the Premier League for years. So.
That's yes. For the last 3 seasons, they have not been there. So I don't have any expectation in them. I think they are going back. And especially Ipswich Town, they have not gotten any player until now. So I think
this guy is on just went on.
Yeah, I saw the news this morning. Kevin Phillips. And it doesn't mean.
So your top 4 prediction
Top 4 prediction
this season.
Okay.
Well, talking about the top 4 for this season, we all know the father of Premier League is always Man City.
I feel
like Man City is still going to have the league regardless because he has everything. He has forward. He has.
Also that barrels.
I'm serious. There's Haaland, and there's this young guy, Oscar Bob.
Yeah,
I know he's injured, but I know the guy play more or less like Palmer. So once we have that kind of player in Man City, there's still De Bruyne, we have Kovacic, we have Doku, we have Grealish, all those players. Man City is still Man City regardless of even their coach. So I feel like Man City is still going to be number 1, and probably Arsenal or Liverpool.
But watching from these their pre-season games, I didn't see them they didn't really perform well. Even the match they played against Man United, Man United had played them.
You cannot count that one. That's the final.
It's final. It's supposed to be a tough match.
What I think is basically on this preseason stuff, I feel like it doesn't count because Man City really play good ball though, but let's take a look at what Chelsea did last season during their preseason. Chelsea was unbeaten during that preseason, that's last season, and after when the season begins, they were kind of flopping, and maybe towards the end, then they start picking up back. So, and why all this Man City and Co are playing rubbish? So, what I just want to say is that based on this preseason, talking about the preseason currently like this, I think Liverpool has the best best preseason there. I think they win 4 or 5 and they draw the last game. So, but regardless, I'm still going to say those that's going to battle for the top 4 is still going to be Man City like first. Let's say Liverpool, if their coach is very good.
I didn't say Liverpool making the top 4.
Liverpool is going to make the top 4 regardless. Because they still player, their player is still just the coach. I feel like they want to do better. And Arsenal is just the club to watch out. But I'm really scared for Arsenal this season because I feel like something about Premier League is that Premier League normally, I don't know, tactics of a coach, they normally get it too fast. I don't know if you remember this Chelsea coach that came from Brighton.
What's his name?
This coach, I've forgotten his name. No. I forgot his name. That came from Brighton, Sha. When the man left, Harry Potter. When the man left Brighton and he came to Chelsea, everything going wrong. And even looking at the squad of Chelsea and Brighton, we all know that Chelsea has squad than Brighton. But immediately he switched to Chelsea, everything got destroyed for him, and he starts having bad records.
Not all coaches can be players.
Yeah, but
For sure.
I feel like I just think this season is going to be a better season for
Chelsea.
For Arsenal, but not really too good.
So what's your fourth?
Fourth is going to be Chelsea. I know Chelsea is going to come up.
Okay.
The coach and the player Chelsea has
Those
kind
first
of.
moments.
In their performance on this season,
I know that's what it was. I know.
Chelsea background has been worse, and
The back line, I know Chelsea have did some little
they want to
changes.
say this guy.
Chaluba. I know. Regardless of Chaluba, Chelsea still has a lot of players. Like talking about back, they might not be really experienced, but we've got James. We know James is the injury player. We have Maluso, we have Tosin, we have Badashmile, we have Kukurela. So and we have always as well. We have Chilwell. So I feel like Chelsea is very good to go. Even regardless of we going to have FA, Carabao, and this the cup that we qualified for this this Thursday game. So I feel like Chelsea is going to do well, and we have a very good. I think Enzo Maresca is a very good coach, and he's going to do well this season.
Right. So the top 4 position is
It's going to be Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Man is going to try anyway.
So where do you think Man United finishing?
Let's say 5.
Okay.
Alright, so
And Aston Villa too, probably. But I know Man U is not going anywhere.
So the relegation team will be.
I feel like it's going to be Ipswich Town, probably Southampton, and probably Everton.
Yeah, Everton.
Everton. I would have mentioned Farm, but Farm is kind of, they have got few experienced players like Williams, this guy Smith Rowe. So they have some experienced player and they've got some quality like that, and a very good coach perhaps. So I feel like Everton is going to be the one. Because talking about relegating their history, during this time, Lampard, they wanted to relegate that time as well. And so it's just
last season.
Is it last season? No, last season. Last 2 seasons, when Lampard was their coach, they almost relegated. I think it was just few points. So last game.
And even last season was
so very tough for them as well.
Yeah,
so
because of the point deduction and all those.
Yes.
I don't think they got any player.
No,
And they have so
I really don't know about them getting player, but I think Everton and probably Brentford.
Ivan
Anthony is not enough for you. One man can't do anything. But let's see how it goes. But this season is going to be a very superb season, and anything can happen.
So your third.
Yeah, my first relegation is going to be Ipswich Town.
Okay.
And I don't know, Southampton. But I feel like Southampton is better than all these Nottingham and probably Everton. So I feel like probably Ipswich Town, Everton, and maybe Nottingham Forest is going to relegate.
I'm thinking about that Nottingham Forest because of the coach they call. The man, I don't really see his games. But based on say like it was the thing that the man that promoted them. So they are not ready to sack
You mean Santos, abi? Santos,
Yeah,
Nano,
yeah.
abi something. That Portuguese man.
They
Yeah.
are not ready to sack him yet. Based on say he's
But the man has some experience in Premier League. He has coached Wolf before. Wolf, yes, Wolf. During this guy that went to Barca, Adam Traore. So he coached them well. He tried them. He beat almost top six.
Yeah.
Beat Chelsea, Man City, everybody. Man, very stubborn.
Your top 4 prediction and your prediction.
Alright. For me, this season, I would prefer that Liverpool just got a new manager.
Okay.
What's his name? I mean Slot, yeah. And if you look at his style of play, it's slightly the same thing with the club. The last manager at Liverpool. So I think that they will do exceedingly well. I think that they will be top 1. Yes. I think I think they're going to be the champion of this season's Premier League. Why second?
When Klopp couldn't do it
Eh?
against Pep, he's can do it.
No, there's one thing about that Guardiola's team right now. If you look at that last season, Haaland, this Alvarez was a key player then at that last season because there are most times that Haaland was injured. Sometimes, yeah, and I don't think they have any backup player for Haaland. So,
But I feel like it won't affect them because
I feel though.
That is one.
Man City don't play based on 9.
Yeah, it's one of like I
Yes,
posted something
he doesn't
like
play like now. Even when this guy was there, Kun Aguero, he can even play the Bruno.
Yeah, I posted something
So,
one.
That's another thing. That's a different thing. You have to have backup player for a player.
There's always
And then you know
backup.
that
36 games you are playing though.
There's always backup for all these guys. Man City always have backup. Even there's no backup, it's always convert.
Well, I feel like that actually.
They always convert player. There's
And I think this Sabio, I think it's can also
Sabio
play
is a
nine.
winger,
Yeah, I think he also play
Sabio is a
nine.
anybody can play now under Guardiola, to be precise. Or as long as you are still attacking, Foden can play it, Bleach can play it, anybody, Doku can play it. This man does not play on 9.
That's my.
He has played without 9. That was this time when we played Champions League, Chelsea, Man City. That when Chelsea won the Champions League,
Okay.
Man City does not have this standing 9. And
That one was different now.
I'm just saying the man can play without 9.
That was
and he's
before
going to do
Haaland.
good. That was before Haaland.
Oh, okay.
So I think that the carry second. What I thought is Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal will do exceedingly well too.
And then we.
And they have fought. I'll see Man U.
Okay,
But you
so
see Chelsea. I won't see Chelsea Tottenham will still top Chelsea because Chelsea all the players they are buying small players. I don't think all of them have experience aside this Neto guy they just got now. I don't think they are going to do.
Tosin
yeah,
and their new keeper.
and this guy, if this guy could stay,
the new keeper.
if this guy could stay fit, this Nkunku guy, the guy is
It's
a
very odd.
he's a
He's actually
bicycle keeper.
I like that guy. I don't.
And hopefully if Mama as well is
Yeah, if Mama is going to
shine this season again, I feel like it's going to be a lot of additional as well.
I think Chelsea what they are missing is they do have injury a lot of times. Like their players do have injury a lot. I think their back line.
This guy didn't play 2 years last season.
James.
No,
James
this
Lafia.
Lavia too, and he's a very good player.
Yeah.
Lavia too did not play. Most of their back line, most of the time, they used to have injury.
So now Lavia is also a player to watch out for.
Lavia.
I feel like he is. Many people have been talking about him.
He's actually good because
I've not watched his match really well. But I feel people feel like he's
Go
going
watch
to
his
play
clip
well.
at Southampton.
Yeah, the guy
He's actually a good
He's a
player.
good player. So that's your top 4 position.
That's my top 4.
And,
Why people that are going back, I'll say Ipswich Town, they are going back 100%. Why Southampton too? Yeah, they are going back. And this team, they are stupid on this team in Bournemouth. They just saw their number 9 player, Solanke, I know that boy, that Sonake guy, is a very, very good player.
He's
Like,
one of their cute
yeah,
players.
almost every season is very consistent in his goal scoring. So I think them too, if they are not careful, they are going back. So that's my 3 people that are going back to the relegation. Yeah.
Solanke is a very good player, but
Yeah,
he has
yeah.
19 goals and 3
He's a
assists
consistent
last
player.
season. So he played really well last
So
season.
it's going to fit
But that Bournemouth, they are becoming like a big team.
Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Who
Bournemouth.
do you know them?
I feel like
Last
Bournemouth,
season they were like,
They were good, yeah.
they
last
were
season,
good,
they
but
are-
not really
they
good
tried.
as Aston Villa, Newcastle.
Yeah.
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
they can.
Hmm.
As the way I say, top 6.
So that's it.
Okay, guys. So my own prediction, I don't know, like, but it's a tough one. I'll be backing Man United to win this.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but yeah. Actually, I'm going to back them.
So number 1 man, you bank correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man United to win the league. Ahead of Man City. Because compared this season, like,
Wait, hope you are not joining it to this final.
not at all.
Kill.
But compared with the players we have on ground right now, Martinez, this duet of a guy, and the Zedzi
That guy we bought at Atlanta.
and Bologna.
Okay, Abunula. He's actually good, but cannot say.
So, no, I'm backing Man United to win the.
That's based on your own opinion.
Yeah,
Your
like-
opinion is
And
It's fake.
second, I'm going for Arsenal.
okay. Third,
I feel they are going to be really pushing. Finish second in a row. I think they will really push
Someone is
hard.
not champion now.
But I'm thinking they will push hard. And my
Alright.
third position is God. I'll this let me pick Liverpool.
How you guessing?
Liverpool. Yeah, I've not seen this man game.
Okay.
So, but based on the current players, they are still the old players, so I'll go with Liverpool to finish.
Okay. Alright.
So that's my own prediction for the season top 4 and the relegation thing. So what we are doing now is like the new signings. How do you think they will impact their team performance? Like the new signing, like Liverpool has not signed any players yet. They have been rejecting.
Which reject? Who they reject us?
They have been rejecting the guys. So what do you think about the new signing? Like
Well-
Chelsea new signings. They have a lot of new signings.
Chelsea new signings. I'm not really kind of excited about the new signings yet, but I really want Chelsea to sign to Felix for
I
him.
thought you want to say it was.
So what about
No.
this small guy?
Well, I feel like Osimhen is too good for Chelsea.
Yeah.
I feel like the guy is too good for Chelsea, and because he's a Nigerian player, and I don't want anything to happen to the guy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I feel like Osimhen is too good for Chelsea, and for the pattern of play Chelsea used to play, I feel like we should just stick with those as our strikers. Like Jackson is not bad, regardless of how he missed chances.
It doesn't mean
It's not really bad. And we have Jackson, though Broja is going. We have this guy we bought from Baka, McGill. Yeah, we have.
The guy
He's not bad. He has energy.
Yes,
He puts
the guy
energy.
is
He puts energy in all
Yeah,
the games.
player to watch
And we have
out.
Nkuku as well can play as 9. So I can count like 3 like that, and I feel like that is just okay for his standing 9 since our attackers are there. And Neto, I feel like Neto is not bad, but I don't just like the fact that he's a left foot player. Though according to news I heard, he can play on both sides. But based on him using left, I feel like we've had a lot of left footer already in Chelsea. We have Palmer, we have Nadweke. So Nadweke used left as well. So I feel like we need a right winger. Right footer.
So that there will be competition in that side. So
In that side, because Modric is not, he has not been giving us a
Yeah.
good performance so far. And Sterling is not bad as well. I just want a right footer because it's going to be Modric and the right footer. Then Sterling can play on both sides. Sterling uses both right and left.
Yeah.
So Sterling can just be anywhere depending on the match. So I feel like
So we are
Joe
looking
Felix is just what I'm expecting so far.
Wow.
And about Chelsea, I've not seen any sign. But Man U, talking about Man U have signed some like Euro, and I think they are talking about the light.
We have signed
Yeah, the light as well. So I feel like Man U is going to have a very solid defense, regardless of I know Rafael Varane went to Kuma like this. Kuma, where Fabregas coach. Yeah. So I feel like their back is going to be very solid, and Aaron Bissaka is going to West Ham. Yeah. So I feel like Man U is going to have a very good signing and season. So with the signing,
okay.
But Chelsea so far, Man City have not really signed players.
They have signed
the guy played. Yeah, he played last game. Yeah, he's a very smart guy. But regardless, my only expectation for this new signing is just Felix, because I love the guy.
Oh, you guys have not
signed.
So
I'm hoping he comes, because the time he played well during the loan he came for, but Pochettino said he doesn't want him that time. Chelsea wanted to go for him, but I just want him to come so that we can have a right footer as well. So, and about the top, the player to watch for, like top scorer rating, I feel like Haaland is still going to do well.
Don't start to watch out. What do you think about Palmer? What are your expectations this season from Palmer?
Well, Palmer is going to do good, but I don't know about the goal scoring. But I know he's going to play ball. So I don't know if he's going to compete this season again, like that. It might not be that way. Because looking at things, look at Salah. Salah does not really compete this time. Look at Son. All those players used to like.
Play well.
Yeah, they'll still play well. They played well. Son does not really. Before you see Son maybe fourth.
Captain number him down.
Since I feel like he has been even carrying the band before Kane left as well. When Kane is not around, I think he used to. Yeah, because he has been in Tottenham since as well. So I feel like that doesn't really matter about the captain band. So the top white, the goal scorer, I feel like Haaland is still going to do well. But the guy to me is a beast. Watkins, well, I don't know. All those players, they are just more or less like one time. They are behind him. So they are just this one time player that just maybe blow.
Watkins, I don't think he's a one time player. The guy has been doing.
He's good.
So for you now, Watkins will win the.
No, I'm not saying he's going to.
They are behind Haaland.
All those players behind. Even Palmer is behind Haaland.
Yeah.
Haaland. And the kind of team he is. He's Man City. So if he's going to work for him, but talking about Watkins now, who's going to work? No people like there's no more people like Man City to compare to where Watkins is to work for him. So I feel like Haaland is going to do better than any other striker standing 9 in Premier League.
Man, so what about you?
Okay.
You guys didn't have any new signings. So.
New signings for Liverpool. I'm not going to. I think we are still going to sign. I think we just got a keeper. Yeah, from Valencia. I'm not really sure. It's still a room.
I think he's going to be loaned after.
Are you sure?
I saw the news. I'm not really sure.
I'm not really sure also.
But I saw the news. But
despite the signings, actually, for Liverpool, they are still going to play well. Because if you look at their preseason, though preseason cannot just judge every other thing, but they played well. So
I was even impressed with Liverpool games. I saw this kind of build up, just within the middle, the bottom. So I feel like Liverpool is going to do it regardless, because they didn't sell any player.
We are still going to top those we are topping before, likes of Chelsea and Man U. We are still going to top them.
You can see that again.
For sure.
So what are the long stars in that thing to watch out for?
Young star, watch out for Cody Bradley. Bro, that boy is a baller. That guy that played Trent Wing.
Yeah, the guy is a baller. I love the guy.
And I like the fact that coach, despite everything, he used to use his young stars. Can I see the likes of Trioni,
he won't be a starter. That one is short.
He cannot be a starter for now. But FA Cup, Carabao and likes, he can still play it. So I think they will still perform well. Likes of Man U. I think Man U, they will try because of their new signing. Yeah. Likes of Euro, Delight and.
It's going to on injury, but
that's bad.
Yes,
I think Luke Shaw too is on injury.
Yes, but we got this guy.
Oh, one youngster like that.
This guy Ali. What is that his name again?
But he's the academy player.
Yeah. And the guy is good. So.
You cannot use that to win.
And this guy also can play that like left wing.
So player to watch.
Dalot.
Yeah, actually.
And also from and this Manzoni that we just signed.
So player to watch again at Arsenal. Arsenal, yeah. I think Arsenal are going to perform because of their new signings too. You know this guy he bought from Bologna, Carlo Freire. Right? Yeah. I think that back line they are going to keep a lot of clean sheets because of the way Saliba, Gabriel and I have added to them again. And with Timber coming back to Dzeko, I think they are going to try well. They are going to perform well. So I think that's all. But as for Chelsea, I don't think all those signings will perform exceedingly well. Aside Neto, I think Neto he has experience in playing Premier League. So that's what I think.
Generally, we are the young stars to watch out for.
Generally, young stars to watch out for. I would say Elliot at Liverpool. Abi Elliot. Yeah.
How about that Pedro the guy?
Abi Elliot.
From Brighton.
Pedro.
Yeah.
He's not a youngster now. Is he a
He's a
youngster?
youngster.
I really don't have idea, but I feel like
João Pedro.
Pedro.
Is it Pedro that's name?
Yeah, it's Pedro.
Yeah. He's a baller too. He's a baller, but he's not going to perform as he's not a big team squad. So he's going to perform, but not as winning the youngster of the player. But I think people like Palmer, you can still win it again. I think Ford is not more a youngster again. He's not more a youngster again. Yeah, I don't think he's a youngster again. So I think people that are going to win the youngster of the season, let's say Palmer. Yeah, Palmer, Saka is not a youngster. Likes of Elliot, Elliot. Yeah, and this guy at Man U, Kobe Manu. It's possible that he can.
You guys are not talking about this guy Garnacho.
Garnacho, yeah. I think I was
Capo.
He's actually trying.
Capo.
He's actually trying.
Do you see the guy starting
That's they gave him
I feel like
chances.
the guy is a very good bowler. I feel like Guardiola is going to give him chance this time because he won't let what happened with Palmer happen again.
I'm very sure he's going to be hurting him. Because a player like Palmer, bro, hey. So when I think that win the Premier the youngster of the player of the season, like the highest goal scorer, it's going to be Haaland. There's no competition about that. I think there was even one time they were comparing Haaland and Darwin Nunes.
You guys be comparing.
It's fans now. But I don't think there's no player, there's no number 9 that is in that bracket with Haaland. I don't think there's any player. So I think Haaland will still be the player of the season.
You guys are not seeing this guy.
Oh.
Ziggs.
Oh. Who is this?
Okay, let's talk about the Premier League, our weekend games.
The weekend prediction.
Yes.
The club sees. So Man United is the first game of the season. Man United and Man United is home, I think. Yeah. So what are your predictions? What's your prediction?
I feel like Man United is going to play to try to impress their fans.
Who's impressed? It's not
their home.
Okay, their home.
Yes.
Wow.
They'll try to play to impress their fans and they would like to play well.
Man United need to win. Not to impress, we need to win the first game of the
fans that they are even
so your prediction
is going to be Man is going to win.
How many goals?
Probably 2-1. They are going to score Man
U.
Yes.
So me, I'm going on this bold prediction. Man United to win 3-1.
Yeah.
3-1. Actually.
So as for me, I think that Man don't have to play small team. Let me say it like that because whenever it comes to big teams, they do perform well. But if it comes to small teams, that is to flop. So for me, I go 2-2 draw here.
And Chelsea, Man City, big game Sunday.
That's Super Sunday. Well,
and Man City, I think is Man City on, right?
No, Chelsea.
Stamford Bridge.
I think it's Chelsea.
It's Chelsea.
So I feel like, well, Chelsea is going to try, but still, I feel like probably Man City is going to win or draw.
Man City.
Man City is going
It's
to
supposed to win. They should win.
win, or probably if Chelsea played well, to impress their fan according to the their home. So I feel like Man City is going to win or draw. I don't see Chelsea winning, to be sincere.
I want to score.
Probably 2-1.
The position 2-1. Okay, me, I'm based on last season performance, like both on home and away, like it was draw. The match ended. Like Man City didn't beat Chelsea last season.
That was league.
Yes, on
But cup, they beat Chelsea cup.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
Premier League. Like,
That was semi-final then for FA.
it was draw. First one, I think it was it 2-2.
First one was 2-2,
And the last one was 4-4.
Oh, yeah, that
So-
game was.
Yeah, the best
Mama.
game ever.
Yeah.
So me, I'm still going on that. I don't see Man City beating Chelsea. So I'm going on 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Well, it's a prediction. So for me, I think the match will end because if you look at those two games, last time they have met, they usually score themselves a lot, so they must be goals. So I'm going Man City winning 3-2.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Liverpool, I wish some. Liverpool home.
Easy win.
Easy win.
Yeah.
Easy win.
I'm saying 4-0.
Okay. I think they will try to score their first Premier League goal, so it's going to be.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a football shot. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. I remember. I'm not sure. There was this season. Leeds.
Yeah.
Is it not? Yeah. Is it
You
not?
not came by that time.
Pookie.
Yeah.
Pookie. I remember that game. First game.
Norwich give up.
Is it Norwich? Yeah, Norwich.
It give us
Pookie.
stress.
That game was very, very
Yeah,
hot. Pookie scored hat-trick.
4-3. Yeah, 4-3.
Hat-trick that
For
day.
their first
Hat-trick.
game.
First game.
I was actually
Hat-trick. So that day it was very hard for Liverpool to even score the
So,
fourth goal.
Yeah.
It's going to be an easy game for Liverpool, but
Let's hope so.
I would think my scores should be like 3-1.
For Liverpool to win.
Yeah, Liverpool to win. So, your score?
Yeah, I feel like Man City is going to win. So Liverpool is going to win. Probably 2-0.
2-0.
I feel like they will keep a clean sheet.
Alright.
Arsenal moves.
Arsenal is going to win.
Who is home?
I mean, it's
Arsenal win. Arsenal win.
Regardless, Arsenal will win.
Arsenal win. They know how to play Premier League game. So I think they will win too. It's an easy win. Though Wolves they are stubborn.
Well,
Most
not
of their
saying
players
their
are
best players
Yeah.
like Neto and
Yeah, silly players.
I didn't see them signing any player.
They're not signing anybody. I don't think so. They are going to depend on the academic players. But I think they are going to win. Arsenal is an easy win. Probably Wolves will score, but they will win the match. That is
My prediction is 2-1.
okay.
Come to the end of the podcast show. Thank you for watching. Please comment your predictions and make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. Thank you. See you next week.